Good morning, and thanks again for having an ear to hear what God is saying to us through these talklets conversations. My wife and I were driving down the freeway the other day, and we were having a heart to heart quality conversation. And we realized that our conversation seems to always get hijacked when we're traveling. And you're asking the question, well, hold up, who's hijacking your conversation? Well, traffic. I know you're saying traffic. Yeah, I'm talking about traffic. I have lived in Dallas, Texas since 1981, and I've never seen this much traffic in my entire life. Not this kind of traffic. I mean, every hour of the day, traffic upon top of traffic, upon top of traffic. And so, as we're sitting there discussing about this traffic, we realize that people have moved in from all over the world. I mean, it's just compact now. But then we also realize that the baby boomers are driving and they feel entitled to drive. And some of them probably shouldn't be driving still. And then you've got the millennials and Gen X and Gen Ys and Gen Zs, and they feel, yes, anxious to drive. And some of them probably shouldn't be driving yet either. And so you got all these layers and layers of individuals driving. And the complication comes in because everyone have a different mindset about driving and how to drive. You've got people with mental health issues behind the wheel of a car. You've got people who own cell phones behind the wheel of a car. So you've got distractions from everywhere. You've got people who drink and drive, who use drugs and drive. You've got people who are impatient in driving. You've got people who love speeding. You've got people who never understood the philosophy behind a red light. They look green to them, no matter what color they are, you just run right through them. You got people who never understood what a stop sign means. See, we got all of these people with all these different mindsets. And you have hardly no one who thinks about being a defensive driver. Oh, please, you got to be kidding me. Looking out for the other guy, being my brother's, my sister's keeper. I don't think so. Everyone's, yes, it's got the metal, what they call the pedal to the metal. Everyone is an offensive driver. Everyone's driving at light speed. And so here we are in this big old city. You're in your city as well. And we have all this traffic that really absorbed most of our conversation. My wife looked at me and she told me, that's why I pray before I get in my car. Before I pull out, I pray every time before I get out here in these streets. And that's a good question for all of us. Do you pray before you get out here in these streets in your vehicle? Or better yet, do you teach your children? Have you taught your children how to pray before they get behind the wheel of their car? Or have you taught them how to pray when they're sitting as a passenger, yes, in someone else's car? Because I'm telling you, we're all dealing with issues. Everyone has something they're going through. Everyone's distracted. And you got so much traffic out here. I told you, some people don't understand what a red light means, and are running through them at light speed. American Express has a slogan, and that slogan is the subject of this conversation. They said, don't leave home without your credit card. Don't leave home without it. If you're stranded, hey, use this credit card. We can get you a flight back home. If you need a hotel room, hey, we can get you a hotel room. If you're hungry, you need something to eat, hey, go have a meal on us. If you need some cash, hey, we'll put some money in your pocket. If you have an emergency, hey, please, you can count on us. You see, they're not telling you now at the end of the month. They want the payment for that bill. But my wife said, all I do is just pray, which is priceless. I just pray before I leave. I pray that you're praying before you leave. I pray that we are teaching our sons and daughters to not leave home without our teaching. And that's this message. This is mostly for our girls because we teach our sons so much. I mean, come on. If you have a son, believe me, you poured into him, mother and father. I mean, we pamper our sons. I told you once before that every father wants one. Every woman wants to give him one, and every girl acts like she needs one. That's how boys are so catered to. And so we teach our boys a lot of good stuff. But our girls, they're just kind of hanging out sometimes. And so I want to speak into your daughters for this particular conversation. Speaking to you women, because you've been a daughter as well. as their mother speak to you. But I'm speaking directly to you fathers. I'm on you, fathers. This is Father's Day month coming up, so I'm on you. I'm getting ready for you. During this month, there's going to be graduations happening all over the country. I mean, everyone's graduating. High school, college, middle school, kindergarten. As a matter of fact, my nephew Cameron he just graduated from kindergarten. So congratulations, Cameron. My granddaughter Gabrielle is graduating from high school, and she's preparing to go to college. And this is where the Lord is speaking to us, because she's about to go out into this world like your children are. And I'm concerned. I'm not concerned about what she will do. I'm concerned that we put the right things inside of her. Did we plug into her the right things? Did her mother, her father, her grandparents on the other side, me and my wife as grandparents on this side, my daughters, her aunts and her uncles, did we all plug into her? Her teachers at school, her coaches, my sisters and brothers, her others, aunts and uncles on the other side. Did we all plug into her the right things? Or did we overdo some things in one area, don't do this, don't do that. But we left these areas uncovered. I mean, do we cover the full gamut? Or did we say too much to where she couldn't get all that? It's like an overload. I mean, she couldn't absorb that. I mean, come on. Did we give her way too much? Or is there some things she just discarded because that ain't me? Yeah, so I'm concerned. I'm serious. Will she leave home without some stuff? Yeah. Did we not cover everything? I pray that when she's at school, I pray that it's like a cell phone. You plug your cell phone up at night so you could have a full recharge by the morning. You want that 100%, a little light, that little green light comes on, and it's 100% charge. I pray that she has enough character. I pray that we did teach her enough to recharge at night, to reevaluate her day, so she can readjust. So when she wakes up in the morning, she has 100% charge, and she's fully rejuvenated to go out and be a success story that day. Nothing's going to be perfect. We tell her that. But what did we miss? What did we leave out? Fathers, I'm talking to you now. Every father desires his daughter to be a princess, to be untouched, to be well kept. That's every father's, yes, desire. And so if that's your desire, then you're going to have to teach or train her up to how to be a princess. And you're looking at me now saying, well, Donnie, no. That's my wife's job. I've got my son over here. No. Those are both your kids, sons and daughters. That's your prince, and here's your princess. Yeah, you're grooming him to be a king one day, her to be a queen one day. And so it's your responsibility as the head of the family. It's your responsibility to pour into your daughter just as much as you pour into your son. And there's no excuses. But Donnie, I don't know how to, teach her how to be a princess. I never was in England. Well, you don't have to be. Quit making excuses. Go get a book. Read a book. Yeah. Look at the guidelines of raising a princess. Because it's on your watch. It's your responsibility to pour into her. Yeah. To show her what she needs to become. Show her what chivalry looks like. Yeah. Show her what treating her with respect looks like. Opening the door for her. Yeah. See, embrace her femininity. I know you got all this masculinity, but embrace her femininity. Yes. You know how your girls are. I mean, come on. You've got to honor her. She wants you to enjoy stuff that she enjoys. You got to do that with her. You got to listen to her. That's your baby. You got to laugh with her and play with her. You got to celebrate her. Show that you're interested in stuff that she's interested in. Take the time out, man. Breathe for a moment. All the activities that she likes, yeah, bond with her. Wow. See, let me tell you what you're doing. You're showing her that you're the type of man that she wants to marry. That's what you're doing, yeah. See, I want you to be the type of man that she needs to marry. So in order for you to treat her like a princess, you have to treat yourself like a king. We've been beat down so much that we don't feel like, well, Donnie, come on, I'm working so much. I ain't got time for all. Man, come on, it's important. Yeah. See, you might have left home without it. Don't let her leave home without being taught how to be a princess. All these girls going to be at college twerking and jerking, but let your words of wisdom chaperone her. Yes, let that be what she carries with her. Don't let her leave home without your teaching. That's what I'm saying. Raising a princess, let me tell you something. We're all good about telling our daughters how beautiful they are on the outside. But most of us miss it when it comes to telling them how beautiful they are on the inside. Yeah, we tell them stuff. Girl, don't you let nobody mess with you. Don't you let nobody touch you. Don't you let no boy get in your pants. Well, okay, that's one way to say it. But have you taught her how she should cherish herself, how she should believe in herself? See, if you cater to her, believe me, she'll get it. My daughters, my granddaughters, I'm telling you, I hype them up all the time. And they can get anything they want from me. They just can't. It is what it is. Because I'm teaching them, yes, how to be princes. And what they need from me, yeah, I'll give it to them. You take care of business. Now, my wife, I've got conditions on her. But my daughters and my granddaughters, no conditions at all. Because see, they won't stretch me. No. Their reach is too small. My wife gonna stretch me. She'll stretch me a mile long. But my daughters and my granddaughters, oh yeah, I'm telling you right now, I want to cater to them. I want them to know exactly what a man should be doing for them. Yes. And what they should be doing for a man. See, praise your daughters. Oh, yeah. Praise them to the point they can feel the praise. They start talking praise language. And their whole language, their whole persona is all positive because of what you pour into them, of what you give them. Compliment them consistently. And when someone is complimenting you and they see it, accept that compliment. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. Don't linger. Thank you. And keep on moving. See, they see that. Yeah. They know that you didn't open up a door of opportunity. You just said thank you for the compliment. You kept moving. You didn't linger and lavish in that. No. You kept moving because you got something inside of you. You're teaching them that you are the princess. Yeah, you're special. Start young. I know mothers normally speak to their babies in their womb. Fathers, speak to the baby as well. That's your little daughter. That's your little son. Speak to them. And then change your vocabulary. You know, we tell our daughters, girl, you're so smart. You're just so smart. No. I mean, that's good. Don't get me wrong. That's good. But show her how smart she is. Look at you. You put your dress on by yourself. Wow. You took a bath by yourself. Wow. See, tell them how they're smart. Yeah. Define it. Yeah. Speak it into existence. Share with them exactly what smart looks like. That's what you got to do. And then here comes this, what I call self-criticism, women especially. Monitor yourself, check yourself. Your babies are always listening. You don't think they are. They got those little iPods on and their earbuds. No, they're listening though. Be careful. Don't talk negative around them. You know how you do it. Asking your husband, do I look fat in this dress? Your daughter hears that. And she's thinking, well, mama thinks she's fat. Well, I'm going to be fat. Quit that. I mean, ask your husband behind closed doors, but watch how you talk in front of her. She's fragile. She's young. And she idolizes you. Yeah, women, she idolizes you. And then men, this is your responsibility. Your wives too, but men especially. Get everyone on board. What do I mean? Your family, if you're not careful, will speak stuff into your children's lives that will ruin them, that will hurt them. You know, your sister would say stuff like, oh, she gonna be fast. Oh, she gonna be a little fast one. Stop that mess right away. Stop it up front. No, she's not gonna be fast. That's my little scientist. That's my engineer. Yeah. That's my little cosmetologist. Whatever she's going, you speak that, but you take your family's mouth off of her. Don't let no one put your daughter down, not even your wife. We have a tendency of saying stuff, thinking it's so clever and cute, but it's not. It's branding. Don't let no one brand your little princess but you. If they can't call her a princess, tell them to get their mouth off of her. Why do you think princes have so much royalty and they walk around so pristine? Who told you your daughter couldn't be a princess? Who told you your son couldn't be a prince? Fathers, you have to understand that there's some toxicity more than likely in your bloodline. There's some toxicity in your wife's bloodline. And that doesn't need to trickle down to your children. It needs to stop somewhere. Why not stop with you? You're the king of your house. She's the queen of your house. But some kind of way, you got to stop this from getting down to the prince and the princess of your home. That's your legacy. So get the therapy, get the help that you both need. Whatever that might be. Whoever needs it, get it. You're both going to have to go because you're married. So let's get that therapy. Let's get that stuff cleaned up and cleaned out. Fathers, it's your responsibility to keep your daughters. It's your responsibility to let your words chaperone her through life. It's your responsibility, yes, to bless her, not to leave home without the most important thing that she will ever receive. And that's having a relationship with Jesus Christ. That's having a relationship with the Holy Spirit. That's her being saved, born again, full of the Holy Spirit. Don't let her leave home without those tools that she will need for a lifetime. That's where that morality comes in. That's where that integrity comes in. That's where compassion comes in. That's where charity comes in. Then you can loose her into a world because she knows that she's grounded. Yes. Don't loose her without those tools in her toolbox. In Jesus' name, you be blessed.